Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India. As you may remember, the prince went to see Satyavati's father, and he renounced the throne. He said, okay, you want your grandson to be the king? Okay, I renounce the throne. But Satyavati's father said, what assurance have I that your sons will not contest the claims of Satyavati's son? The prince was shocked at the extent of the man's cupidity. With a smile of contempt, he said, not satisfied yet? I will satisfy you. I will not marry. I vow before the denizens of heaven and earth and the nether regions, in the name of all that is dear and sacred to me, in the name of my guru, Bhagawan Bhargava, in the name of my mother, Ganga, in the name of Dharma, that I will never marry as long as I live. Now, are you really satisfied? Flowers rained on him from the heavens. The word Bhishma resounded from all the quarters. So terrible was the vow he had taken. Here she is, said the fisherman, your mother. He brought Satyavati. He stood her before the prince. Devavrata saluted her, placed her in his chariot, and rushed toward Hastinapura. Devavrata hastened to the presence of his father. He presented the young woman to him and said, Father, I have brought her for you. Please take her and shake off this despondency. Please be happy, Father. The sky was still resounding with the cry, Bhishma, Bhishma. Santanu heard all that had happened. He was stricken with grief. Perhaps his conscience smote him. He could not bear to think of his son so full of manliness, so beautiful, so divine, living a life of permanent, self-imposed celibacy. But the web once woven cannot be unwoven. Santanu had got his heart's desire. In his gratitude and his love for this son of his, he granted a boon to his beloved son. Devavrata could die when it pleased him, and only when it pleased him. Death had to wait on him. All the king's accumulated tapas was used up for this boon. In his own way, he was trying to make up to his son for all that he would miss in life. The marriage between Santanu and Satyavati was celebrated. The king spent a few happy years with her. 2 sons were born to them. They were called Chitrangada and Vichitravirya. The years rolled by only too soon, and the king, now grown old, passed away in course of time and was gathered to his forefathers. It was now evident that Devavrata, better known as Bhishma, had to bear the burden of the kingdom. Prince Chitrangada was too young to be entrusted with the kingdom. Bhishma installed him as the Yuvaraja and acted as regent for him. Bhishma spent several uneventful years like this. Nothing remarkable happened. All of a sudden, tragedy struck like a thunderbolt. There was a Gandharva king called Chitrangada. He did not like the idea of a mortal having his name. He challenged the human Chitrangada to a fight with him and proved himself to be worthy of his name. On the field of Kurukshetra, there was fought a battle between the 2 Chitrangadas. Santanu's son was vanquished and killed. Bhishma was stricken with grief. He performed the coronation of the younger son of Satyavati. And that's all the time we have now. Thank you so much for coming. Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai.